Put the Seventh Fleet in the South China Sea isn't going to change that. The American empire is over. We're done. We peaked about 12, 15 years ago, and we are on a down. And it's very hard for the American people, which I understand. I am one. It's hard to get your head around that. We've had a century of on the way up, which is a lot more fun than on the way down. But it does happen to every empire. We're only the latest. Look at the British, how far they've fallen. We're in that process. So the problem with the trickle down is, yeah, there might be more jobs, but they're going to be created in China. They're going to be created in Brazil. They're going to be created in India. They're not created here. The best electric vehicles in the world right now, but by uniform global agreement, are produced by something called the BYD Corporation. They make the best quality, cheapest electric car and truck. You don't see them anywhere in the United States. Why not? Because Mr. Trump put a 27% tariff on them, and Mr. Biden raised it to 100%.
And people will be forced to buy U.S. stuff.
Right.
Which then creates U.S. jobs, which again stimulates the economy.
All right, let me be the economist. Okay? That's good for the Tesla company, which I'm sure is purely coincidental, and GM and Ford and the others. Good. And they'll maybe be able to hold on to some jobs. Good. But now let's follow the bouncing ball, because that's my job as an economist. Yeah. If you take the United States together with the other G7 countries, that used to be the dominant bloc of the world, right? The United States, let's just enumerate them so everybody knows. Canada, Japan, Germany, France, Italy, and Britain. Okay, the G7 world, and I'm going to add up all the GDP, gross domestic product, total output of goods and services of all of those 7 countries, U.S. and its major allies. And now I'm going to compare it to the gross added up GDPs of China and its allies, known now as the BRICS. You add up the United States, about 28% of world output. You add up China and the BRICS, it's 35% of the world output. We aren't the wealthiest bloc in the world. We're number 2, and that's new, and that changes everything. And you can rattle your sabers all over the board. You put the Seventh Fleet in the South China Sea isn't going to change that. You've got to come to terms with that, but we are led by people who don't want to do that, because nobody wants to be the politician who has to explain to the people it's over.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Karkadash, double honors to the apostles, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching truth and sincerity. Lesson will be entitled, The Titanic is Sinking. Now this is symbolic via the spirit. Now when you go into that term Titanic, it goes into how you pronounce that word? Gigantic, something that is enormous, you know, something that is big, something that is great, right? And also, Titanic is a modified version of Titan, you know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, the Titanic is symbolic for America, and America is suffering because of prophecy. America is going down, and there's no stopping it this time, okay? So, Yahweh Shem Shah is not going to slow this thing down. It's going to get worse and worse. That means the squeeze will become tighter and tighter. All right, y'all got something?
Yeah, it's from Edinburgh Online. It's a Titanic, gigantic, colossal, enormous in size, strength, or degree, a scale of or befitting a titan.
Hey, such as America. So America is a titan, America is enormous, America is gigantic, America is so on and so forth, man. All right?
The British passenger liner RMS Titanic sank April 15, 1912, and the name became symbolic of the destruction of the supposedly indestructible. Right, so right here, this kid, Isaiah 14:4, and it says that thou should take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say, how hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased.
All right, read that again, bro.
Yep, Isaiah 14:4.
All right.
That thou should take up this proverb against the king of Babylon.
So this proverb is going into what prophecy? A proverb is a wise saying. And in order to understand these wise sayings, you have to have the Holy Spirit, right? All right, keep going, bro.
How have the oppressor cease, the golden city cease.
So America is that golden city, right? And America, which is this titanic, okay, is going down, it's sinking. All right, look at the state of the people. Look at America's infrastructure. Look at America's economy, and so on and so forth. So although America still has that military presence, okay, it's still a so-called world power, but at the same time frame, it's going down, right? And Apostle Tahar did the research, you know, every dynasty ended 250 years. So 250 years is next year for America, man. So this bitch done had a good run, but all great dynasties, you know, come to an end, right?
You think about the word.
But that's everything. Everything comes to an end. But our kingdom ain't gonna come to an end. So it's a difference between kingdom of Yahweh and other kingdoms. Other kingdoms, they gon' everything, like the brother said, everything come to an end though. Like think about sports. You have certain teams are good as fuck.
Yeah.
Guess what? They gonna fall soon. But the kingdom of Yahweh is gonna never fall. But everything come to an end.
But since you said sports, let's think about basketball. You had the Lakers back in the day.
Yeah.
You had the Pistons.
Bulls,
You had Chicago Bulls.
Celtics.
You had the Celtics.
Yeah.
Right? You know, so all good dynasties. In football, you had 49ers. You had the Cowboys. You know, at this time, the Patriots. Right? Steelers. And then the end of Kansas City Chiefs so-called era, man.
Yeah.
So all dynasty goes to an end, all right? Or comes to an end. All right? You have something, bro?
Yeah,
Can I say something?
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
So like that golden, you know, it goes to like something very favorable or prosperous, like richly. And you think about with America in the 1950s, they had the golden age of America. That's what like Trump and these Edomites are trying to go back to, because that's when the 1950s, that was like within American history after like post World War II, we had like a great economic boom within America. You know, you had all them different shows in the 1950s. That's where really Esau was at his peak, you know, in life. You know, you had, you know, he's very popular. You had the suburban living, like everything's very prosperous within America. That's why it's known as the Golden Age. So what Trump is trying to do right now, he's trying to rebuild America, going back to that same re-emergence of the Golden Age. You know, but as it says how they should build, but the Most High is going to tear down. So anything that Esau's trying to do, he's trying to do a build back better plan. But ultimately, Yahweh Shai has to build back better plan, which is going to be his kingdom.
I got one.
Go ahead, bro.
I'm trying to read it. This is Jeremiah 51 and 8. Babylon.
Yes, bro. I get it.
You want to get
Yeah, Jeremiah 51, sorry, verse 7. Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand, according to the influence that America has.
Right.
Because really, you think about America's democracy, the westernization, which has like spiritually intoxicated these other nations. Where everybody's trying to be like or imitate the whore.
That's right.
And it says,
and if I can say something too, when you think about gold, it's that top position. Because in the Olympics, you're trying to get what? The gold. Not the silver, not the bronze, but you want the gold.
And guess what? In that statue in Daniels.
Yeah, damn.
That statue, you know, the gold, silver, bronze. Yeah, so the gold, you know, like saying, like trying to get to that top, top.
That's right.
So,
the top position.
Yeah.
And then you have iron at the bottom.
And which ain't shit.
That's right. But it's strong and durable.
Strong,
you know, but when it compares to gold and silver, like you say, it ain't shit. So if you think about America, you know, compared to ancient Babylon, America has nothing on ancient Babylon, man.
Yep, so it said, Babylon had been a golden cup in the Lord Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, according to their democracy.
Yeah, and that's so true. This is so true, because America pushed that bullshit on everybody. They push democracy, and look, you know, like I said, when Obama pushed that the LGBT crap, he pushed on everybody. And now, if you don't push it, like you gonna. Basically, they went with that crap, and they say if you don't push it, they gonna take the aid from you. And I read an article. If you don't push it, they gonna take aid from you. So that's how America America got the influence, which the democracy they push on everybody. If you ain't down the program, they take shit from you.
Yeah.
Then they'll demonize you to the whole world.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, like especially like they have like a resistant leader, global leader in another country. They'll make you as like a total demon.
Yeah.
Then they'll set up like a puppet leader.
Yep.
You know, it's gonna go by the influence of America.
Yep.
We see that happen time and time over again.
Gaddafi.
Yep.
Saddam. And now it's gonna happen to the prophets. That's why you. My bad. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
Now, so that's why I said Jeremiah 50:23, like how it's a hammer the whole earth, cut asunder.
Yep.
And the word hammer goes to like devastator. Like that's how America ruins and devastates nation by her democracy.
That's right.
Which can be synonymous with the term titanic. You know, if you want to get that precept too, bro, that would be beautiful for this lesson, man. And then you think about that wine and things of that nature. You know, in the Hebrew, it goes into like love potion. You know, so these people become spiritually intoxicated. They assimilate to the ways of America, and they become under the influence of America, man.
Yeah.
You know? And that's why the scripture talks about the nations have become mad. Not screaming. I mean, you can use it that way, but the same time frame because of the influence of America. You know, like, are you mad? Are you crazy? They became crazy and things of that nature.
Like they say, like a female, like she put it on a dude. And they say she has wooed him.
Yeah.
You know, so that's how America has wooed these other nations.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Like look at Japan.
Yeah.
Like they imitate America so much, like with the suits, the ties, got the 9 to 5 lifestyle. You know.
And you know, it's a good thing. I don't know if y'all seen that interview on the Breakfast Club with Gucci and his so-called wife. But she was basically saying that she can snap her finger and he can come out of his episodes. So it lets you know she done something to him or whoever this nigga is. But with that being said, that is these other nations, right? These other nations will be a representation of Gucci Mane. And America is his wife. That strong influence. Go ahead, bro.
All right. See y'all seeing that? It's Revelation 7.
I mean, the bomb. Because you put bomb on stuff.
Yeah.
Like
that one.
You know what I'm saying? Like you heal. Like you put on like a temporary.
Yeah.
So that's what like, you get in your mind.
Because it said the nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Verse 8, Babylon is suddenly fall and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain, and so be she be healed.
That's right. And guess what? America not gonna be healed.
That's right.
Now, look, basically you put you put a band-aid on the situation. Not America. But guess what? Some of the band-aid ain't gonna work. All the medicine you trying to do, which are all the bullshit you do.
Yeah, it's financial plans.
Yeah, all that shit ain't gonna work. It didn't work. It gonna fall regardless.
Shit gonna just ooze out of that
Yeah, that's it though. So that's one.
Cause an infection, like America is.
Hey, that's a great point though, and that proves what? Hey, the Titanic is sinking. There's nothing you can do to prevent this Titanic from fully being immersed underwater. And that water gonna be them fucking missiles, man.
Hey, when it falls, it's fall.
Yeah.
Can't nobody stop it. That's why the scripture in Isaiah 14 is the Lord basically who can stop the Lord from I don't know, like basically who can stop the Lord for his destruction? Who can stop it? Can't nobody stop it. So that's what happened in America. When the storm start, it can't be stopped. Right?
That's right. You have an expression or an idiom that's called circling the drain. It says it means to be in a state of rapid decline, approaching inevitable failure, collapse, or death. So like America's like in that state of hospice right now. You know, and we just pretty much waiting for you to hop up by Hashim Shadow. You know, unplug that plug. So there's no, so really America's like on life support, man.
Right. Well,
real talk.
And that's why Esau is trying to attempt this new world order.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to resuscitate it. You know what I'm saying? Utilizing the new world or the attempt of the new world order. But it's going to be a new world order, but it's going to come under the leadership of Yahushua 144,000. But in order for this to happen, America has to be destroyed. America has to be immersed in that water.
Yeah. But that's script like in 2nd Ezra 4, 28, 29, it's like, was sown evil, and they play sown evil everywhere. Yeah. So this place got to go down before good come. It has to. Because good and evil, they always clash. It always gonna be a bump ahead. But this place got to go down for good company.
So jumping back, Isaiah 14:4.
Yeah.
It said that thou shalt take up this proverb against the king of Babylon and say.
And Donald Trump is the king of Babylon. And again, America is modern day Babylon, which is also symbolic for the Titanic in our lesson. Go ahead.
How hath the oppressor ceased, the golden city ceased? The Lord Yahweh Bahashim Al-Shah have broken the staff of the wicked and the scepter of the rulers.
So if you think about the staff of the wicked, a staff is symbolic for what? Your leadership, you know, your rulership, your dominion, you know. So if that staff is broken, that means what? That the Most High has taken or stripped you from your rulership. And the wicked are the Edomites. That's in Malachi 1 and 4. So they had a time frame or multiple time frames to rule as the Greeks, right? The Romans, and then they came back as Rome reloaded basically as America.
Verse 6, I'll read this and NLT, check this out. You struck the people with endless blows of rage and held the nations in your angry grip.
And that's what you do, you know, with the petrodollar. You know, you utilize the petrodollar and you control these nations. You demonize their leaders if they don't want to play ball, or you have them assassinated to install a puppet government. You utilize it and things of that nature to push your agenda. You know, you send your military up in there. You know, you take their resources.
And a good example, like a recent example, how Esau struck the people in his blows of rage, Hurricane Melissa.
Oh my!
That, you know, that's pretty much devastated Cuba, Jamaica, also Haiti. And those people, like, it was a lot of deaths, like on the death pole, man. So what Esau does, like, they can't build off the current foundation. So what he has to do, he has to do weather manipulation by wiping everything out, then do a rebuild back better plan.
That's it.
That's by these smart cities.
Yeah.
And all this is ultimately going into this whole MOTB system. It's about to be a global digital paradigm.
And that's guerrilla warfare. You utilizing the weather, you know what I'm saying, as a tactic to take down a nation. That's guerrilla warfare. That's just like you waiting in the swamp. You camouflage as the environment of a swamp, and you jumping out, you know what I'm saying, destroying people. But you use weather science in order to do so.
Yeah. What's an operation they did back in Vietnam?
Yeah.
I can't think of the name at the very moment. I think, Operation Popeye. That's where, like, they use weather manipulation and aim to increase, like, rainfall in those areas. And, you know, they try to, like, overcome the Vietnamese. But really, the Vietnamese prevailed. You know, they took over America. You know, they won that war. And that's something that really just vocalized in American history books.
Yeah.
So Esau was doing that back in the late 60s, early 70s with weather manipulation. So how much more now he has increased with his knowledge. So it says, you struck the people with endless blows of rage and held the nations in your angry grip with your unrelenting tyranny. But finally the earth is at rest and quiet. Now it can sing again.
Because the Titanic has fully sank. It has sunk. You know? And again, once it's sunk, everybody will be relieved. You know, of course, these other nations, under the leadership of the nation of Israel, beginning with the elect, starting with the 144,000.
Again, they gonna be like like I said, a leaf. This nigga out of power, so we ain't got fall by it. And like, you know, they gonna be ruled over, but it gonna be ruled in righteousness, and that's different. Like, that'd be totally different. The people gonna be ruled in righteousness instead of wickedness. They ain't gonna Yahweh ain't gonna tell you one thing, ain't gonna mean something different. Edom, he take one thing, guess what? He gonna do something different.
Yeah.
So that's the different though. He gonna be ruling righteousness. They ain't gonna like, kingdom of heaven gonna be way better ever than how Esau gonna run. How Esau ran shit.
That's right.
They ain't no fucking slide devil. Oh, I'm taking this. Guess what? I'm gonna do this to you. I'm gonna do this to you. No.
Hey, just like you said, like how the earth is gonna be at rest and quiet. I just think about you as a human being. You had like a long work day. You just strained, you stressed out, and you get home, you get settled in, you kick back, and you like that sigh.
Yeah.
That's how the whole earth is gonna be, man.
Yeah. everybody can be rich, man. Everybody can be rich, man. And I think everybody wants it now. It's time.
And like on Lion King, remember when Scar started ruling?
Yeah.
Miss Jordan Harris on heights.
Yeah.
Everything came dark, gloomy.
Ooh, yeah.
Everything's like on a low vibration.
It's like that's right there. It shows you. It shows you. This raglan, bro. Look, come on, get in now. Yeah. It shows you how the kingdom, like, him right, the kingdom of wickedness. That shows that though. In that movie.
Yeah. So, you know, it's like just showing like when your house shot low, this Jordan Harris coming to rulership.
Yeah.
Everything's gonna be like you know, lit, you know, gonna be lit up. The elements all came together. Like everything was like harmonious.
Yeah.
The sun was out.
Yeah.
And everybody was like in a happy state, man.
Bro, that movie is very spiritual. That movie is very, like when Scar ran it was so dark. Everything was dead. Soon Sim came back power. Yeah. Everything was like you said, green, this and that. Mm-hmm. So
the animals was in rest.
Yes.
The grass started growing.
Yeah.
Everything was green.
Yeah, come on.
And this Wisdom of Solomon 6:24. But the multitude of the wise is the welfare of the world. And a wise king is the upholding of the people. Mm-hmm. So the welfare goes to like the benefit of the world. Mm-hmm. You know, Isaiah say that's how it goes into how Shah is a righteous king coming, and honest prince is going to rule under him. They're going to rule in righteousness because of law, statutes, and commandments. Like Elder Z said last night, it's going to be the business format throughout the whole earth. You know.
Yeah. And this is 2nd Ezra chapter 4 and verse 28. But as concerning the things whereof you ask me, I will tell you, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
The evil. And who pushed evil all over the world?
Esau.
Edom. Yeah. Esau to the motherfucking fullest. That's who pushing the evil to the world, the wickedness. All right, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. So the first Maccabees, the first chapter.
Yeah.
The evils was multiplied.
Like rulership, the evils multiplied.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
So the evil, so what's sown can't come unless the evil be turned upside down. The evil got to be gone.
Yeah, we gotta play out.
It got to go.
Yeah.
Because even in good, they gonna constantly bump heads each and every day. Like that's like Esau and Jacob. We constantly bump head with them. Mm-hmm. That's how it is. Even good, up and down, not up and down, but even good. You know, so we constantly bump heads. Somebody got to rule. Somebody got to rule. Mm-hmm. And right now, Edom is ruling. That's the evil. Mm-hmm. So when Lord you have a shot back with the good, gonna turn over the evil, bring forth good. Everything gonna work out how it's supposed to be worked out.
That's right, bro. Just like you said, if therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good. What's sown with good? The kingdom of heaven.
That's right.
But everything has to play out. You know, this Titanic has to sink fully in order for the nation of Israel, the kingdom of heaven, or the kingdom of Israel to be fully erected. Yeah.
It's the book of Psalm, verse 9. Yeah, you more on it?
No, I'm good, bro.
It's Psalm 9 and 15, the NLT. The nations have fallen into the pit they dug for others. Their own feet have been caught in the trap.
Hey, this new world order. You know, everything, these objectives, you know, leading you to the agenda of the new world order is going to backfire on you, man. However, the Most High does it. Because we already know that the EU is going to turn on America. All right, that's in Revelation, the 7th chapter. It's also in Obadiah, the book of Obadiah. But then you're going to have these countries like Russia, along with Russia's allies, they're going to send nukes up here, you know, or on America. And then you're going to have Yahweh Shai and the heavenly host give to her double. What's double? Concentrated fire from Yahweh Shai and the heavenly host, as well as nuclear destruction, man. And that's really that's gonna fully sink the Titanic, man.
Right.
And I'm gonna tell you now, you so-called Americans, man, your money is not good here. Right. Just like on Titanic, when old boy tried to buy that damn
that ride.
Yeah, that ride and another boat. Well, hey, what did the guy tell him? The guy, I guess he was one of the commands on the ship, but basically he said, yo, your money's not good here. They're in the middle of nowhere. And this nigga trying to goddamn it buy his way, you know what I'm saying, off the Titanic. And just like the dude said, your money is not good here. So all you Jake that got 100-some thousand, 200-some thousand, or millions of dollars, liquid or assets, you know what I'm saying, that basically you think you're gonna cash out, at the end of the day, once Esau pulls his plug from the command of the Most High, y'all going to a fucking universal basic income. Y'all gonna be resetted too. Your 401ks, anything that you know, your property, all that shit is not gonna be able to save you. That's why it's best to sow in the spirit.
Yep. It's Proverbs 11:4 NLT. Riches won't help on the day of judgment.
Right, riches not gonna help. And we're approaching the day of a judgment. It's like it. We're approaching the day of judgment, and your riches is not going to help you. And you finna find it out in some weeks or months to come, man. Look at these people with Snap. Did they get that shit?
No.
They still talking about it. Still
Okay.
Okay.
What's that?
It's still in the workings, as they say.
I hope they'll get them. Oh, please.
Yep. But right living can save you from death.
Righteous living. And how's the right living? Okay, walking in the spirit to the best of our ability, following the Lamb wherever he goeth, which going into also your faith and your fear in Yahweh Shem Ashai, and practicing the law, statutes, and the commandments, or rehearsing the law, statutes, and the commandments.
All right, so jumping back to Psalm 9 and 15, also in the NLT, the nations have fallen into the pit they dug for others.
And where are the nations? You know, what nations? Hey, they're identified in Psalm 83rd chapter. Okay? Hey, they benefit from our slavery. They came up. You know, even in the parable of Lazarus, right? Those damn dogs that are licking the wounds, meaning what? They benefit from the curses. You know, they became fucking millionaires off of, you know what I'm saying? Hey, off our, from the curses or the indignation of the Most High.
Right.
Exercised on us.
And also Ezekiel 36:2, it goes into how the enemy has said, aha. We had got the Israelites in possession.
Yeah.
Which it goes to the word aha in the blue letter. It goes to rejoice in the misfortune of your enemy.
Yeah.
So all these other nations, they love to see us in this in this downward state as a nation.
Hey, but there's like limitation. So we had seen her.
Yeah. They clapping his.
Yes.
Yeah. Surely this is the sight we've been waiting on.
That's what they've been waiting on.
Seeing us in this, well, not us, but seeing, you know, our people in this state now. These niggas, these bad bitches, these divas, these thugs, these entertainers.
Like our ills is their wins.
Yeah.
So it says right here, the wicked, that's like verse 16, the Lord Yahweh is known for his justice. The wicked are trapped by their own deeds. The wicked will go down to the grave in support. This is the fate of all the nations who ignore the Most High Yahweh. Right.
So you other nations, Esau allies, basically y'all going into hardcore slavery, man.
Pursuant to Jeremiah 30:16.
Right. 16, bro. And then you think about the grave. The grave is talking about destruction. The Titanic will sink. Right. This motherfucker is sinking.
Circling the drain.
It's circling the drain. And there's nothing anyone can do about it, man. Your money cannot save you again. Your assets cannot save you. It is fucking over.
Like America, that grill state that you still trying to resuscitate it by financial aid.
Yeah.
Or talking about prayer for America.
Right.
Or let's vote. You know. Or let's all just come together as one. Like that's over with.
Well, Zaquan Tasman just brought out the precept about the bomb. Ain't nothing anyone can fucking do.
Hey, what y'all need to do? I'm put the near spoon on there.
Yeah.
On that song.
Yeah. It's scripted in the spiritual realm for the destruction of America, man.
Yeah.
And there's nothing anyone can do, and I'm talking about these elite can do to offset prophecy, man.
Say, Yahweh Bahashim Shah sanctioned it.
Yeah.
So it's Romans 9, who can be against his will.
That's right.
Who,
Hey, get Revelation 18 chapter, bro.
And it's a weird thing that we be going into this though, because we see, and a lot of people don't see what we see. America's falling. It's falling, and it's falling quicker than people believe. And Esau trying their fucking best. I'm losing my country, so that's why they so in uproar too, because they so mad because the country going down, they can't do a goddamn thing about it.
And that's what hurts, bro. That's what hurts when you see it, but you can't prevent it. And you know it.
Yeah.
You know, hey, since you said this, in the 7, yea, the stork in the heaven know her appointed times, and the turtle and the crane and the swallow observe the time of their coming.
So these are birds, you know, spiritually enough, they can see when that bad weather or that bad storm coming. Yeah. They know when to migrate to a better region.
Yeah.
Greater safety.
That's right. They can sense danger.
Yeah.
But my people know not the judgment of Yahweh.
2/3 of our people, they cannot spiritually sense that bad storm coming. When Esau Edom's going to come down like a great flood.
Right.
You know, that goes into also the book of Psalm about those proud waters. Going to be like a flood. Going to Esau's legion of troops. So a lot of our people see like ice out here. It's different, you know, doing that raids. So our people not really sensing this is going to be upon them very soon. But starting with North Kingdom, but it's going to transfer to other Southern Kingdom.
Well, we're a couple weeks ago, they ran up on Levi.
Yeah.
And Levi got on their asses. How the fuck you in Chinatown and you looking for Jake? But you're not detaining those so-called Chinese, the Moabites.
And guess what? And they illegal too.
Right.
Yep. So that shows you right here, hey, this is Jacob's trouble for real.
Yeah.
And then another thing, you know, that flood is Esau's technology. His robots, those robot dogs, and so on and so forth, man. That's part of his host too.
It's Jeremiah 50:33. Thus said the Lord of hosts, the children of Israel and the children of Judah were oppressed together.
That's right, in America, man. Because remember, the kingdom of Israel was removed first, and then we were removed. The kingdom of Israel was moved by the Assyrian empire, and then the Babylonians took us out. Okay, so we was not oppressed together back then during the ancient times. Although you did have, you know, some tribes of the northern kingdom still remain with us. Hence Anna that was spoken of also in the New Testament.
In the book of Luke.
Yeah, in the book of Luke.
And all that took them captives held them fast and refused to let them go.
And that's Esau and these fucking other nations, which are his joint heirs. Going into again the parable of Lazarus, the dogs was licking their fucking wounds.
And it shows you how America is spiritually Egypt, because was the ancient Pharaoh in that same mindset?
Yeah.
I refuse to let the people go.
Yep.
So Esau is in that same stead, that same mindset.
Yeah. We can end it with Revelation 18, bro.
Alright, so it's Revelation 18. Start at verse 2. He said, he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, is fallen.
This is spoken of in the Hebrew. The verbiage will be in the Hebrew. Go ahead, bro.
It has become a habitation of devils.
Right, this is post-destruction of America. And the new tenants of America will be desert-like creatures. And that's spoken of the owls, probably the lizards.
And it says, in a hole of every foul spirit, in a cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
These desert-like creatures, man. No spooky shit.
Vultures.
Yeah, vultures.
For all nations have drunken the wine of the wrath of fornication.
They became smitten, right? Off that love potion. So you was enticed, you was enchanted, or you referring to these other nations, and you assimilated to the lifestyle of America, the format of America, the mannerism of America. And now you had so-called Arabian women or woman. She had made a video some time ago about the divorce rate has increased in her country. Wow. And back in the day, that was unheard of. But that's that whore. America being that golden cup in Yahweh's hand. That's what she was created to do.
It was a documentary came out years ago. I want to say it was in Kuwait. And they show you they have built like Mickey D's,
Boy, them kids big
Burger
fat as
King.
fuck.
You all see how
Yeah.
man, just like morbidly obese those people were over there, man. So they start adding those type of American restaurants.
And bro, and they start getting like high blood pressure. They start getting all kind of what's name disease from that fucking McDonald's and shit.
Fast food.
Yeah.
That shows you like everything what Esau does is gonna contaminate everybody else, man.
Yeah, like you know, like during the ancient time, we weren't eating all throughout the day like that and shit, bro. Esau utilized psychology to sell you the blueprint for breakfast, man.
Yeah.
You know, that came from shit, man. I think his mom was Anna Freud, and if you research Anna Freud, she was a psychologist. No, Salakia, a psychiatrist, man.
His name was Edward Bernays.
Yeah, Edward Bernays. His mom was Anna Freud, and she was the sister to Sigmund Freud. And Sigmund Freud was known for the psychoanalysis or the psychodynamic theory, meaning basically your traumas and things of that nature can affect your present behavior.
Like you said, like he was like that vessel they use to social engineer Americans, like how bacon, ham, and eggs.
Right.
Was the
Biscuits.
Standard. Yeah, biscuits was the standard for the all-American breakfast. Then he convinced women also to smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, you sure right. And then he got mad because his goddamn wife got hooked on it.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we know your history, nigga.
Yeah, we do.
So it says right here, verse 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that you be not partakers of her sins.
Yeah, and that's the elect starting with the 144,000. Right? And through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Ashai, it makes sense that all the elect will be beamed up together. Because it's one marriage, not multiple marriages.
Times like you always like go in on like my people.
Yeah.
Those just stated my people.
Like a pronoun.
Yeah,
Possession.
Yeah,
My people.
yeah.
So everybody ain't Lord's people, and that people fail to realize by the scripture. Scripture is all about Israel, and it's all about. It really about two characters, two people, Israel and Edom. But the other they just like they extras, like in the movie.
Yeah.
You see these motherfuckers walking around.
Yeah.
But it's all about two people.
Cameos and shit.
Yeah, that's it. We got two people. Two
Like the protagonist and antagonist.
Yeah, that's it.
And that's what literally Elam do. They just walk.
Yeah, goddamn, I'm tired of them motherfuckers.
They sure. They down there. They extras from
On my goddamn head. Go ahead.
It says, that you be not partakers of her sins, that you receive not of her plagues.
And the plagues goes into judgment. So what's the judgment? Nuclear destruction and concentrated fire from Yahweh Shah and the heavenly host.
For her sins have reached to heaven.
And this is what's going to fully sink this Titanic, which is America. And her sins have reached to heaven, because you got the angels making a report, you got the prophets making a report, and then you even got their whistleblowers making a report.
Which represent really that third witness.
That third witness. And so under 2 or 3 witnesses, you can be put to death.
And it says, for her sins have reached unto heaven, and Yahweh Hashem Yahushua have remembered her iniquities.
Her wickedness.
The word like remember goes to like to bring to attention. Like to bring, like keep in memory. Like you said, like starting with the angels.
Damn.
Pursuant to Proverbs, the 15th chapter. I get that right quick. Proverbs 15:3. It says, the eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
And then, if I can add, the surveillance system of the Most High are the angels, man. You know? And so that's what Esau is trying to emulate with his technology, man. He wants to be as the Most High.
They report all the good deeds and the bad deeds.
That's right.
Throne of Yahweh Shah.
Like a just power, and that's just, everybody think, cause a lot of people really think the Lord only do good, this and this, but he's just.
Yeah.
So, in which, I think saying that we saying with y'all about shit, like we just, like we ain't him, but it's something that you have. We know right from wrong, like he know right from wrong. We like he know everything. But we just know. What I don't know what.
But to make you bad, you gotta do both.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like to make you balanced, you have to do both.
Yeah, like he's no.
You know, you have to create bad times. You have to create good times.
But like people he just do good.
Right.
And that's the problem with society, with everybody in the world. He don't do good. Man, Lord, take motherfuckers out all day, every day. Which he do.
If he only,
it's really him though that really do it.
Yeah, it's him.
It's him.
If he only did good, he lopsided.
Yeah.
And then Proverbs 11:1 talks about how a just balance is the delight of the Most High.
It's a false balance. It's an abomination.
Abomination. That's it. That's right.
So the reports are being heard by the angels, like both sides Air Force, and also by his ground troops, the elect, the prophets. Why it says right here, Luke 18:7, and should not the Most High avenge his which cry day and night unto him, though he bear along with them.
And we
hear our cries as well.
That's right.
Through the gift of prophecy.
Yeah.
And also just like actually crying and saying our prayers.
That's it, bro. That's it, squad.
Yep. So it says, reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to her works, in a cup which she hath filled to her double.
And the reward is nuclear destruction, and again, concentrated fire from Yahweh Shai.
Give it a double. And America need double. All the bullshit they put on everybody, look. And you see why Lord gonna do this place so bad, bro. Like this gonna be like the water, it's short the world with water. That fire, is different type of judgment, bro.
Yeah.
Get burned.
Yeah.
Shit. So.
Hey, Keys, since you said that, Shaquat, damn, get that precept in Revelation 18 chapter, how it talks about America gonna be in fire. The lake of fire. You just get lake of fire. And that's gonna, that can end it with that one.
This Revelation 20:14, and it says, and death and hell were cast in a lake of fire. This is the second death. And whosoever was not found written in the book of life was cast into the lake of fire.
So whosoever was not written in the book of life, that's referring to the non-elect of Israel, right? And death and hell, what is that talking about? You're going to have individuals coming out the graves that are going to be judged, right?
King David made that prayer in Psalm 69 chapter.
That's right.
He went into the NLT, I erased their names from the book of life.
Yeah.
And don't let them be counted among the righteous.
Hey, bro, you know what? And I think about, I just think about Daniel. Jacob's trouble, like 12 and 1. He's like, who name written in the book. It's the same thing. Crazy, like John and Daniel.
Yeah.
Name written in the book. So.
Lord will, this was edifying. Hey, shalom.
Shalom.